All right, hello everybody. Hope everybody's having a Merry Christmas. Now, it is just reported that it seems like that we are about to have a government shutdown. The fact is that even though we got enough votes in the House, even though that there were a few rhinos that voted no, which many of them are not going to take their positions in the coming weeks, the Senate is not caving in, as it seems. And this is mainly due to the fact that the Senate is not in favor of the American people. The president, they cater to their donors. They want to make sure that we have, in many ways, an open border society so they can get cheap labor. And then you've got Democrats that are not caving in, even though that they want border security, but yet they don't want a wall. It's just completely doesn't make sense. It's total hypocrisy. The fact is that they want more support for their future elections, more votes, more census numbers, and they want to make sure that the problem doesn't get permanently solved, because that's why they don't want the wall, because the wall, it represents sovereignty. It's something that's permanent, and they want to destroy the legacy of this president, the long-term impact. So it just doesn't make any sense. You want border security, but yet you don't want a wall. How does this make any sense? What is it about the wall that you don't really want? So, see, and they don't answer that. They just walk away from you. So you can see here that given the fact that our society spends billions of dollars, probably about $150 billion on illegal immigration, whether it's medical care, whether it's school, whether it's services that they can get to their anchor baby children. We're not willing to spend at least $5 billion, which the trade-off is going to be a lot more in the coming years and decades. Give me a break. We have gang problems, we have drugs, human trafficking, all the policing that we have to spend. And I suggest you look this up. The similar idea that's going on in America is a similar process that's going all over the Western world. I suggest you look up the Carnegie Plan. There are many ways we can fund this border wall. How about taxing remittances done by Western Union? How about cutting the military budget and bringing the troops over to the border? We don't really need Congress to truly fund a border wall. You can declare a national security emergency. Now, I don't want to be misunderstood, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want you to all believe that building the wall is simply the answer. In fact, that won't solve the hard problem. We have to reduce the incentives of people coming here, all these asylum seekers. And I'm very disappointed that the Supreme Court did not side with the president to change the asylum rules. All right? We need to fund employers, e-verify, and birthright citizenship, and go after their benefits. Go after DACA. Because the fact is that this is getting really out of control, and the American people are being very pissed off.
And now has us careening towards a Trump shutdown over Christmas. In a short time, the Senate will take part in a pointless exercise to demonstrate to...
And why don't you want the border wall? How do you want the border to be secured? How the hell is your plan even better? How is it going to work? Do you have any evidence of that? Look at many places all over the world that had walls and see how it worked. This is absolutely disgusting. And you know the worst thing that I fear? This problem gets tossed aside, it doesn't get fixed, and believe it or not, we have the coming housing market that it's about to go through another serious downturn, and things are going to get so bad that people are going to forget about the border crisis. We're going to have another round of foreclosures. We're going to have another round of bankruptcies, economic downturn, job losses. So the problem may not be solved, but at the same time, this is going to put more frustration among Americans against immigrants, especially the illegal ones. And we're finally going to realize that there's a shortage of jobs. We need services more than ever. And I think it's time for us to really understand that we're going to have to demand a mass exodus or probably a breakup of this country. Take care, everybody.